Hey, what's up guys? Captain Zach and Mary here. It is early September and it is an absolute scorcher, so there's no other way to describe it. The sun is just beating down. It's mid-morning and it already feels like it's like 100 degrees. That's what it feels like. I think it's gonna get up into the mid 70s, but we're actually under heat advisory. So luckily it's not windy, so we have favorable wind conditions. It's just gonna be super hot. That sun's just gonna be kind of beaten down all day. But we thought we'd take this chance to try a couple of different spots. So it's really easy to get into a pattern of always hitting the same spots again and again and again. And then you end a season and you're like, well, wait a minute, did we just expand the map at all or did we just run the same play? So today we're trying a couple of different spots. So this is a spot we've never fished. I was just studying the charts and thinking that this particular spot had some pretty good characteristics. So we're anchored up initially, probably in anywhere 210 to about 250, depending on how we swing. So we're gonna fish a little bit from anchor at this spot. And then I've got one other deep drop that I've never fished before that I'm kind of interested in. So we'll see how we do at anchor. And then if we're interested in maybe giving it one more shot, I've got a deep drop that I haven't tried that I'm looking forward to bouncing a jig and seeing if we can find some hallies. So we're gonna give it a shot and hopefully we'll find a few fish. And if we don't, that's okay too. That's part of the process. We'll give it a run. Oh, I got the 7-ounce. They're all loaded up with some herring and some squid. That ought to get them. Okay, fish on.
What are you feeling?
Hard to say. It might be a...
Might be a hallie?
Yeah, it could be a small hallie. Yeah, we're fishing down in about 250 right now. We'll see what this first fish of the day is. Coming up pretty smooth. Okay, should be here soon. And it's a little hallie.
Oh, nice.
The jig's right in the corner of his mouth. He's got a battle scar. I think we'll send him back. He was excited to leave. He did a backflip right out of my hand.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, Mary's down and tight. I'm messing with something on the engine and Mary is loose.
Okay, no, we're good.
Let me get mine. Well, I guess timing is everything.
I just didn't let me slow on.
No, you just, yo, you do what you do. I'll get my line up, then I'll get the engine stuff out of the way. All right. How does he feel?
Slightly better than that last one you had. I don't know.
Or
It hasn't run yet. Yeah.
Well, there you go. The new spot pays off.
Well, we
Of
think.
course. I had my rod in the holder. I missed a bite. And then I was messing with something on the engine. And of course, Mary went down and tight.
Okay.
I'll aim for a gaff on this one.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a...
It hasn't gone any like crazy
yeah.
runs. We're probably headed to a quality chicken. I think it's the right species. I hope it's not a skate.
I'm also not manhandling it up.
Yeah, slow and steady. And there's no... My line's out of the water, so you should be good. Slow and steady wins this race. Starting to plane a little
I
bit.
didn't
so.
say something. Oh, there it
I
is.
see. Oh. It's a foul hook.
Oh! Okay, you should have put yours back
It's
down.
a foul hook little chicken. Okay.
Womp womp. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, there you go. Nice little Hallie. Gonna send him back.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we'll send him back. Larry's down and tight again. I didn't even get my line back in. I just put the cover back on the engine. Okay, well, no shortage of action at this spot. Got it. Ooh, nice rockfish.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, check it out. Really nice silver gray rockfish. We'll take that. Oh, that's awesome. There'll be some fresh rockfish tacos this week. Okay, that's a pretty good start. So far 2 of those little halibut and then that one nice silver gray rockfish. So the spot definitely has potential. There's definitely some life down there. Now we need those larger hallies to start making their way through. You down and tight again? Up.
Oh. Yep.
Sweet. Fish on. I just got mine back down and then Mary's already hooked up.
Watch my cup.
Fall out of the boat. How's it feel?
It's small.
Maybe another rockfish.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this massive beast is almost
Oh,
here.
no.
Oh, it's not a fishing trip until you catch a Pacific cod. Nice. Okay, fish on. This is not a big fish, but it's a fish nonetheless. I wonder if this will be my rockfish. That's exactly what it is. Silver gray rockfish. Okay, fish on.
Did you just get him a little fish?
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Well, there's no shortage of action at this spot. Just nothing of a significant size. Hey, another Pacific cod. There you go, nice little Pacific cod. Now Mary and I are exactly even. We've each caught a rockfish, a cod, and a halibut. So 6 fish total. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. You don't want to grab it?
Whoa, whoa.
You on?
I think so.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's still on somehow.
That is ridiculous. Epically slow reaction time, but still
My foot went.
sitting in the cabin, gets a bite, comes out here, puts her boots on, the rod's going nuts, and then eventually picks it up and sets the hook.
Just trying to get out of the sun for a little bit.
Yeah, I can't blame you there. Getting out of the sun is refreshing.
It doesn't. No,
Another Pacific cod. I was just saying we were tied, the exact same amount of fish, and then of course that lasted about 10 seconds until Mary caught another one. Ate all the squid and left the herring? Really? Gone. Sweet. Mary is down and tight. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Ah, darn, it popped off. Okay, I tossed a huge piece of salmon belly on there, so hopefully that does the trick. That looked good.
Juneau is small.
Small one.
Oh, maybe it's not. No. I don't know.
Okay. Popped off again. Okay. I'm down and tight on something.
It's probably my fish.
And it's coming up very slowly.
A crab.
It could be a crab. It could be a big crab. This would be a pretty big crab. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's not a halibut.
Is your rod broke?
No, it just sort of stopped the jig and it was heavy weight. Now this has to come up from 255, so this is going to be quite a pool here. Well, there is some deep water nearby, so could be a big king crab, or it's a rock. I've definitely had some pretty giant chunks of coral or reef or rock come up, so it certainly could be that as well. I'll tell you what it is. It's an arm workout. I'll be ready for that electric reel soon. I just felt a tug. Now I'm feeling a little extra tug. What the heck is going on here? So all that way, I'm almost here. And I felt Mary yank.
Whoopsies.
And then I feel like now I have something swimming. So let's see. Unless I snagged your line.
Yeah, but I'm all the way over here.
Okay, well then, I have no clue what we're battling right now. If this is a huge halibut, that's gonna be the most absurd halibut battle I have ever had. I've got the gaff here just in case. I can see it on the sonar, it's almost here.
You need help?
I mean,
I guess just let me know once you know. Are you sure?
oh, it's a skate. Well, that explains it. We got a little bit of everything at this spot.
Oh wow, that guy's crazy looking.
Okay, we're gonna send him back.
Bye, buddy.
There he goes, back down to the deep. Oh, and Mary with the elusive fish over here, just sneaky. She's reeling a fish up. While I was reeling that skate up, I guess she hooked up.
I decided just to...
Oh, the halibut queen.
Oh no, okay.
Another halibut. Hold on.
Here, do you want to take the rod?
Here, I'll just in case it pops up. Prove it's a halibut.
Or do you want me to bring it up?
Yeah.
There he is! Yay! Whee! I think it's the same one that you got earlier. Look at it.
Oh, it is the same one. That's ridiculous.
Ah! Eesh!
So this is the exact same halibut that we caught earlier. It has a mark here, and then it'll have like 3 or 4 marks on the other side. It must have got bit by a seal or something. Check it out. One there. And there's...
Zachary!
Anyway, there's the other marks. We'll let him grow up and hopefully heal up. Oh, well, what are the odds of that? Here we are, 255 feet deep, and Mary caught the exact same halibut that I caught and released a little bit ago. So I think we're gonna use this as a chance. We're both up. I just caught that skate. She caught that halibut. I think we're gonna transition to that deeper drop. So, you know, this first spot, a lot of action, but just not the quality halis that we were looking for. So we did pick up a couple of those halibut, but those rockfish and cod and that big skate as well. So a little bit of a mixed bag. So there's definitely some life here, and definitely not ready to write off this spot. I'll probably think through a little more, make some micro adjustments, figure out if there's some other spots within this area that we'd target. But for now, I think we're gonna pull the electric gear and sail it down deep and see if we can find one of those bigger halis. Okay, I'm at the deep drop spot and I've got the 24-ounce Fire Eye Glow Jig. I'll load it up with some herring, some squid, and a big chunk of salmon. So you got some salmon fins on there. That should be absolutely deadly. I did have a bite.
Did you have a fish?
I had a fish for a very brief moment. Man, I keep loading up on this fish and I keep missing. Not sure what's going on here. I set the hook, I engage the electric just to make sure it stays down and tight. And basically right when I go to engage that electric, I already knew it wasn't on there, so oh well. Those salmon fins are kind of tough to rip off a jig, so hopefully they're still on there. Well, after the swings and misses, I think I'm gonna come up for a bait check. Wow, I got completely cleaned out. Okay, well that was a little weak not to get one on the first drop there, but I got totally cleaned out and I did get pretty much automatic bites right when it hit the ground, so that's a good sign. I'm happy about that. I rebaited and now I'm ready to do it for real. Time to seal the deal and get a fish on. Yeah, this back trolling spot's anywhere from like 500 to 700 feet, so I'm just kind of hovering around, trying a couple of different sub spots. And on that first drop, it seemed like that lit up right away. So I'm hoping to recreate the magic on the second drop. Oh, here we go. Okay, fish on. Oh, fish off. I think that was a rockfish. Okay, fish on. Man, popped off again. No, that's off. I think these are rockfish. I'll send it back one more time. Oh, I had the fish on there, it just couldn't seal the deal. Okay, back to the bottom. Let's see if we can seal the deal this time. Okay, fish on. Oh, fish off. I cannot seem to hook one here. I'm gonna send my chicken slayer down pretty soon. Could be a school of rockfish. I need to, when I come back up, I'm sharpening my hook at least. But, I mean, that wasn't a light fish either. Not sure what's going on there. I might put my 2 chicken slayer rig down there. Okay. Fish on. This feels like a small one, possibly a rockfish. But after all those misses, I would love to see any fish at this point. Okay, coming up pretty steady. There's less than 200 feet. Okay, less than 100 feet. Should be here shortly. Okay, a couple head thumps there. There's color. Oh, it's a hallie. This is a little chicken halibut. How about that? Well, there you go. Mystery solved. Something was munching on my bait and I missed and missed and missed. And it must have been a school of little small ones. Little chicken halibut. That's still a cool fish. Always happy to catch a halibut. I think I'll send him back. Okay, that's awesome. That's actually a really good sign. So that means that some of those other bites might have been small halibut. And now it's only a matter of time before I go down and tight on a nice one. So I think that's a really, really positive sign. I'm glad that wasn't a rockfish. If there was just a huge school of rockfish down there, that could just take me out of the water, basically, constantly sending rockfish back on a deep water release. But if we can avoid that bycatch and get into the halibut bite, eventually a quality one will come by, suck that jig in, and we'll be down and tight on a nice one. Well, that should be the only fish here. That one little halibut, just like the last spot, the same fish just keeps biting. Okay, down and tight again. Nice. I don't know who's winning this battle right now. That fish was stuck to the bottom for a good bit and just popped off the bottom. So now it's working its way up. Okay, cool. Well, that was fun. That didn't take, what, maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes to get that next bite. So maybe we're getting a little bit dialed in here on this spot. Got my drag set appropriately, so if that fish needs to run, that drag will override the electric and let the fish run. This one might be slightly bigger than the last one. Feels like it has just a little more weight to it. I'm pretty sure it's not a 50 or a 60, but that's okay. It's all about exploring some new spots today, so anytime you're down and tight on a fish at a new spot, that's a great feeling. Okay, under 200 feet. Hey Mare, would you mind getting in the gaff, just in case? Okay, there's 100 feet.
Right.
Thank you.
You want me to hold the rod? No. You want to see what it is?
Let's see what it is, and then I'll make the call on it.
I was just about to take a nap.
Mary was just about to take a nap, and I rudely interrupted with this halibut. It might be a halibut. I guess we'll see.
It looks like it is.
35 feet.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, it looks like it dropped foul hook.
Do we hold it?
I don't like that.
No. Okay.
Nice and easy.
I got the rod.
Woo! That was barely hanging on.
Oh jeez.
I saw that one. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Oh, well, there you go. An awesome Hallie. He was just barely hooked. He was just barely hanging on, but it made its way to the boat. Oh, well, that's awesome. 2 halibut at this spot so far, and I still think this spot has some big fish potential. So I just got back down to the ground. We'll see if we can drum up another bite. So far, the bites have been fast and furious, so I'd be shocked if the bite turned off at this point. Okay, down and tight again. Well, that took literally 30 seconds. I think we might have ourselves a chicken farm here. Which is okay. That's not a bad spot to have in your back pocket. A place where you can go and get consistent, reliable bites from small halibut. Often if you wade through chickens, sometimes a big one will show up too, so this spot seems to be setting up like a pretty active halibut spot. Okay, there's 200 feet. Okay, less than 100. Here we go. Okay, it's 30 feet. Almost game time. There's color. Okay. Oh, there we go. Another nice little chicken halie. Oh, sweet. So I think I found a pretty much automatic halibut bite. The last 3 halibut I caught were just bang, bang, bang. So I suspect that when this one hits the bottom, we'll probably be in for some similar action. Okay, back on the bottom. Come on, where's that 30 pounder? Maybe a 50. That'd be perfect. Hey, fish on. Again, this does not feel like a big one, but it's a unit nonetheless. Still another pretty quick bite there. Okay, there's less than 200 feet. This one's coming up really, really steady. So I'm guessing it'd be a small chicken, maybe even a rockfish. Okay, less than 30 feet. Hey, nice little chicken halie. I think we'll send it back. I had one. Let's see if we'll come back and hit it. Okay. Oh, no fish on. I might throw my chicken slayer rig, 2 chicken slayer rig down there. That'd be really effective. Okay, we're running a bit short on time, so I've only got a couple drops left. So in the spirit of testing new things today, I'm gonna toss my 2 chicken slayer rig down there. So I just caught some black cod on this yesterday, but this is absolutely fierce for halibut. So I was out the other day, we got like 30 halibut. I mean, it was just a halibut magnet basically. So let's give that a run. We're gonna drop that way down deep. I've got a heavy lead down there. We'll see if we can put another halie in the boat. Yeah, I've got these chicken slayers rigged up with some herring and then also a little squid tentacle on each. So that'll definitely get them. Okay, just hit the bottom. I suspect this will not take long. Okay, down and tight. Well, as predicted, that didn't take long. Probably about a minute or 2. Well, awesome. The chicken slayer, that 1 ounce fire eye glow jig, has a reputation for hooking anything on the bottom. Anything on the ocean floor will bite that jig and get hooked. So this is delivering true to form. Okay, there's less than 200 feet. Okay, still coming up steady, under 100 feet now. There's 30 feet. And there we go, true to form, chicken slayer right in the corner of the mouth. I think we'll toss him back and let him grow up a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna head down for 1 more drop. So when you threaten to leave, when you say it's almost the end, sometimes that big halibut will show up. So my fingers are crossed that we've waded through the chickens, and now maybe one of those big quality fish will find that fire eye glow jig and take a bite. Okay, just hit the bottom. Let's see if we can deliver some last minute excitement. Oh, definite bite. Oh, I got a little too trigger happy there. I yanked just a split second too early. Here we go. Okay, well, fish on. Sadly, I do not think this is the large one we were targeting. That's okay, that's still a good proof point. That's basically an immediate bite. It's a really a hot chicken spot. There's a lot of small halibut up on this point. Okay, coming up steady. There's less than 200 feet. Okay, here's less than 50 feet. Oh, it's a rockfish. Oh, we'll end it on a rockfish. Okay, that's a silver gray rockfish. So since I already kept my silver gray, or only allowed one of those a day, this has to go back on the deep water release. And while that rockfish is heading back down, I may as well close us out. So all in all, this was a really successful day. I'm just thrilled with the outcome. You know, we were trying some new spots. So literally just sitting there studying the charts, figuring out, you know, where some new ground we could prospect, and started at anchor there. Definitely got some hot action. Nothing big, but I definitely got a couple of those little hallies, some rockfish and cod. So there's definitely a sign of life there. I'll definitely be back to give that one a shot. And then this deep drop. I mean, you talk about a chicken factory. So every single time I hit the ground, it was like bang, bang, bang. And that was a pretty pure bite. This rockfish was the only non-halibut I caught there. So anytime I'm in need of like a spot to immediately go get a bunch of chicken halibut, I now have that spot. And I suspect that there's some micro spots nearby here, which I'll explore over time, that'll probably give up some bigger fish. So I love that this has like strong halibut potential, and I'll eventually work my way and find some of the where those big fish are lurking. But anyway, as always, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it, and tight lines for now.